Venerable Master Xing Yun says that practice takes place in communities. Hence, the Communities of Practice Sunday check-in session started humbly in October 2020. It provides a safe space for the cultivation of the habit of pausing and reflecting on humanistic values guided by Buddhist wisdom in the company of friends in the Dharma. The main 30-minute program and the collective insights are immortalized on our website. These sessions have now become my solvent, loosening my sediments of afflictions week by week. The secret behind the magic lies in those 7 minutes of crystallized wisdom that our facilitators share. I know the hard work involved. Hours of preparation and rehearsal go into ensuring that those 7 minutes says it all. And the simple but thoughtful questions that guide our breakout discussions are often profoundly and maddeningly unanswerable. We know that we have matured when we become comfortable with silence, for in that silence is the gift of everything.
With the onset of the pandemic, I recall Venerable Jue reflecting on the difficulty of reaching our friends and asking if 3 months of an online weekly check-in was a good idea. I thought it'd be easy and out of the way quickly. 2 years later, this international adventure has become a space of friendship that has transcended that 30 minutes online in so many ways. And it's sustained by all of you. A generous, humorous, diverse, and infinitely compassionate community, trying to make ourselves and the world just a little bit better. Today, we're going to hear from the facilitators who have thoughtfully and gently guided our 100 episodes of Sunday check-in sessions.
This online community is amazing. Practitioners from Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, United States, and the Philippines, China, Taiwan come up together on a weekly basis to immerse in the sea of the Buddha Dhamma. And regardless of our background, the school that we are more inclined to, we still can come together, share harmoniously, and united by a common purpose of elevating the pain and sufferings of oneself and others.
The Communities of Practice program has built such a terrific atmosphere and a culture, and it is a culture of trust and a culture of care, and it's a culture of really learning in our daily life to be fully human.
What is it like being a facilitator? Well, it's a great honor, and it's a great privilege, and allows a transformation, a choice of topic, one that would resonate with the group, and one that I would enjoy discovering.
I love being a facilitator because I've always loved engaging in conversations with people all my life. I'm very curious, I'm very interested in the experiences and the different perspectives that we all bring to our conversations. And I very much believe that everybody brings a piece of truth to a conversation, and that ultimately the quality of the conversations we have with each other actually affect the quality of our society. So to have these very high quality conversations each week in the Communities of Practice is not only a great privilege, but I've found it very inspiring and really a reminder that, our thoughts and our ideas and our words matter, not just to ourselves, but to each other.
My most memorable moments for the Communities of Practice was with the topics associated with how we live with nature. And I think they generated the most comments as well as doing the 2 sessions as a facilitator in the past 100 sessions. I also have to go through all the comments every second week and pick out the most traditional or outstanding comments made. And I think those were the sessions when people talked about nature and communing with nature and the Buddhist perspective of how we move forward in this very complex life we live. was most interesting to me.
Most memorable sessions or moments, you know, for me, it's not exactly a particular session or a particular moment that's been memorable, but the whole experience of being with this community. You know, like many people here, I live in Sydney, and we lived through a long period of lockdown in 2021. And that was extremely challenging, and it was a very dark and difficult time for many of us. But you know, every Sunday I came on my computer and I checked in, and for that half an hour, I felt like amidst all that darkness, there was this light. And that light was all of you. And that really sustained me every week.
Memorable moments are the experiences of an inner journey. It happened several times where, triggered by some deep insight or realization, members of the community began to disappear into one another. And as if on cue, the community falls into complete silence of deep understanding. And in that shared space, we all experience both individual and collective growth. And in that moment, we have a glimpse of the eternal as we reap the wisdom and grace of interbeing, of interconnectedness. This is what community is all about. Thank you.
As for the future, well, I wish this international community well. May it flourish and develop over the future, shall we say, 100 kalpas. That should be sufficient time for it to reach a state of absolute and transcendental excellence.
It's actually priceless, you know. It's priceless, and I wish all of us health, happiness, prosperity, and just keep going and really falling into each moment, present moment together. Thank you.
So never be afraid of anything at any moment of your life, because you're born to be a compassionate and fearless Bodhisattva, and you always have the support of this entire community. So go ahead and embrace the world with your unconditional love and your big heart.
And may this community bring everyone a sense of belonging and become the light in times of darkness and uncertainty.
May the merits of our 100 sessions together be dedicated to the good health of Venerable Master Xing and every being. May our community continue to cultivate the positive humanistic energies that our imperiled world desperately needs to face the daunting times ahead. I hope that we will continue to grow together in the Dharma, for these Sunday check-in sessions will and can only continue with your creativity, curiosity, and presence.